So today we're going to be doing a practice that I'm trying to kind of find what the words are of intention around this practice. I think some of the words are safety, self-love, connection with our body and our presence. And then one of the kind of fundamental skills, many of you are students at Coaching Institute and you might be, oh, we've got some unmuting on the line. Mark, I don't know if you're there and can help me out with that. That would be awesome. I'm still not muted, right? Okay. Um, and please write in the chat, say hello to everybody. And if you're new to the group, let everyone know so that they can welcome you. I see Gabriella's in Switzerland. Wow, awesome. Okay. So I was saying some of the words of intention for today's practice are safety, self-love, and also the skill of emotional processing or bringing in movement in some way when we're in this deep state of connection with ourselves to allow things to flow, to give the opportunity for freedom and movement and that beautiful space and air element that can just we can train ourselves to actually kind of let things go a little bit more than we normally would in our conscious state, in our regular state. You'll be conscious and everything, but a little altered when you're meditating, or you might experience this a little bit like a guided self hypnosis at times, and also doing energy exercises. So, I'm just going to tell you what the practices are ahead of time so you know here. And then we're going to let go of here in a way, and we're going to let the body take over our guidance. So, this is not an official name, but I call it internally the 2 points practice. And this isn't something I made up. This is something I've practiced in many different meditation formats. So I don't even know if there's an originator or a school or tradition that this originated with. But if there is, thank you for this. I love this practice. So I call it the 2 points practice. And it's because I start with the feet, feeling, I call it 2 points, but you could feel all of your 2 feet or one part of your 2 feet, and then moving to other 2 points in the body, the two knees, two hips, two butt cheeks, two shoulders, two elbows, two hands. And we move up the body, being with these 2 points throughout the body. Now, it's enough just to be aware of them, to say them internally to yourself. You can, if you enjoy imagining with visualization, you can imagine a light there in those 2 points, or a word. That's up to you. It's really however you want to be with it. Your breath flowing in those 2 points. And then from there, we're going to do some neck stretches. And the neck stretches are really easy, but I want everyone to really be aware of their body. So we're going to do a little stretching side to side. And you can see I could go much deeper, but I want you to get into it very slowly when you do the neck stretches, and then looking over your shoulder. So we're going to do that together. You don't have to do it right now, but so you know what's coming, or you can do it right now if it feels good. Then we're going to practice energy orbits, which are great for boundaries, concentration, and creating awareness of our aura and the energy all the way around our body on every side. So we're going to do some energy orbits. And I have to say, the energy orbits exercise was a total lifesaver for me. When I injured my spine and I was in a lot of pain, and my energy was, I mean, I always like the energy I feel in my body, so it wasn't bad or anything, but I was having a lot of energetic experiences, and it was, you could say, a little too much, like being overly charged with energy. When I learned the energy orbits, it made everything kind of come home and center. and find stability in my system. And so just like if you do earthing where you take off your socks and shoes and you walk around on the ground, that will that will ground you as an electrical being. It'll ground your energy. The same when we do energy orbits. And I don't know the science really of that, but I know my internal experience is incredibly grounding and centering when I do energy orbits. So now we've done 3 exercises so far ahead of time, imagining what we're about to do in meditation. Then we're going to, and this is where it gets a little less planned for me as a guide here. We're going to work with movement of energy and emotion. And this might be through a very small movement in our body, like a small swaying. This might be through your hand moving a little bit. This might be through your breath flowing. I don't know exactly how the guidance is going to come, but I want you to listen to your own inner guidance and your own focus there. Is there a feeling you want to be able to feel and move with? Is there an experience? Is there a distraction? That's going to be up to you. You're going to choose something. It will show up in meditation. Don't worry about it. You don't have to know it in advance. And then you're going to work on bringing a little more movement and flow to that. For some, it might be physical. For some, it might be emotional. For some, it might be thinking based. And then from there, I also don't really know what's going to happen, but I'm guessing we're going to close the practice with some kind of nurturing self-love, maybe our protectors and guides, maybe our sending of prayers out to others. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens, and I'm sure it'll be just right for us today. And whatever all of you need, I want you to do for yourself at that point in the meditation also. You know how in a yoga class, at least it's been a while since I've gone to a formal yoga class, but back in the day, um, often really skillful teachers would give a time for everyone to do their own asanas, their own postures that would help them. I kind of want to start adding a little bit more of that into meditation group, that this is the time for you to bring in what's most nurturing for you. So just for a few minutes, you're practicing your own inner guidance, your own inner care for yourself in the meditation. And I think that's a good practice. The other thing I want to start bringing in, and I'm not sure exactly how this is going to show up, but it might show up in small groups after meditation, is I'm going to bring in more co-creation of meditations together. So groups of 2 to 3 people that will co-create a guided meditation together. I really think this is so beautiful and so possible and available to all of us in this group that I want to nurture that for us by making time and space for it. Okay, here we go. Let's just get comfortable in our seat. This practice is best done sitting in a chair or sitting on the floor. However, if you're lying down, please don't get up. If your body needs to be lying down today, then absolutely be lying down. And you can enjoy meditation in any position, standing, sitting, lying down, kneeling, half lotus, legs crossed, whatever works for you. I'm in a regular chair with my feet on the ground. So, as you begin meditation, just take a moment to notice how you're doing. And just ask yourself, see if you can ask yourself the question, how am I, in the kindest, most inner friendship way you can do it? You might say hello first. You might ask your body, how are you doing today, body? What's the weather report? And you might even extend that question to any guides, angels, helpers, protectors nearby that you want to call in, and just inviting that in. My body tells me, notice some kind of support to your right. And so I just listen to that and bring that in. Okay, now notice support to my left. Yeah, notice support. And support might be just a feeling of reassurance, a feeling of, oh, I need to let go and relax. Ah, okay, I'm settling down. It might be for you a specific part of your tradition. So just honoring yourself with this support around you. A safe place in nature might be another way you bring in this support. And let's just begin by taking some nice breaths where we're going to focus on inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. If you don't want to exhale through your mouth, please listen to your body and exhale through your nose. And as you do this breathing, let's just allow our exhale to be a little longer than our inhale, listening to your body. Your hands might join your breathing as though they're just welcoming that air into your system and helping you exhale fully. Long exhales, the hands just gently move forward with that exhale. And just take a few more of these breaths. As you breathe, you're connecting with all of yourself. Every breath is an experience of your own kindness. It's an experience not only of breathing with the body, but breathing with your energy. And so as you breathe in and as you breathe out, you might start to feel the energy in your arms and legs, your chest, your head, and just welcome that, just the way you welcome yourself into practice. You welcome your energy here into the practice with your breath. And bringing your attention to your feet. We're going to do the 2 points practice, feeling both feet. Now, it's okay if you feel each foot distinctly one at a time, or if you feel them both at the same time. There's not a right or a wrong way. So just breathing and noticing the feet. If it feels good to keep that longer exhale going, then go ahead. If it feels better to return to a more natural flow of breath, go ahead. And understanding your feet for a moment. What's it like to feel this connection to the feet? Some of us might have sensations in the feet, some might have feelings about the feet or visuals of our feet. See what it's like to feel, see, know, imagine a light in both points of your feet. See what it's like to feel the feet breathing. Just imagining the feet are breathing with the earth, with the ground. Or if you're lying down and your feet are up, they're breathing with the air around you. And when you're ready, moving up to your knees and feeling both knees, one and then the other. Breathing in and breathing out as you connect with your knees, the 2 points of the knees. You might imagine or feel this light in your knees. And if your attention goes anywhere else in the body, that's okay. When you become aware of any wandering, just bring it back to your knees. Hello, knees. And just breathing and being. knowing that the knees are here, 2 points of light. And then moving to the hips when you're ready. Feeling your hips, one hip, then the other hip, or both at the same time. And breathing in and breathing out fully with the hips, the 2 points of the hips, two lights, luminous, loving, safe. And when you're ready, feeling into your hands, noticing both hands, breathing with your hands, feeling the breath moving from your palms outward and inward. Two lights in your hands, luminous, loving, giving. And anything that the hands need, let them speak to you. And just allow your breath to flow, relax, receive. Our hands are so giving. And when you're ready, moving to your elbows, both elbows, one elbow, then the other elbow, breathing, noticing the elbows. That might naturally take you to your shoulders and just feeling the shoulders as you breathe, the 2 points of the shoulders. For some, the shoulders, recognizing the shoulders might take you to the shoulder blades or even to the collarbone area. So just honoring your own attention, your own way of noticing. And when you're ready, bringing your attention to your ears, 2 ears, breathing and noticing your ears. And just as you did naturally, allowing that attention to go now to the eyes, 2 eyes, 2 lights, 2 givers, 2 receivers. Breathing fully with the eyes. And then the brain. It might be a little funny, but we got 2 sides of our brain. Can you go a little deeper in your head than the eyes? And just be with your breath and with your brain. One side, both sides. You might notice this a little more in your scalp. Your head might twist a little as you notice. That's perfect. And just breathing and being with your head, the 2 sides of your head. Now, from here, let's just take a moment to breathe and be. Noticing our heart space, maybe putting a hand on our heart and a hand on our lower belly. Connecting to the core of our body and just imagining a beautiful flow of light in the center of our body, the central channel, like a river of light that flows from the base of our spine, our sits bones, all the way up the center of the body, through the heart area, the throat, all the way up to the crown of the head, and gently flows downward. And you can just think about it, imagine it, feel it. This energetic flow of light, of energy in the center of our body. And from this knowing, this awareness, We're going to just allow ourselves in our own way to gently stretch our neck. So, whether it feels good to bring one ear towards one shoulder, or you'd rather turn the head, or just imagine stretching, go at your own pace, your own way with the stretch. As you exhale, you might allow that stretch to just be felt a little bit more. And if you wish, when you're ready, looking over one shoulder gently, gently, your eyes can stay closed, feeling the presence of your hand at your heart as you look over one shoulder, gently, gently, and just letting your breath be nurturing, coming back to center. And when your head is at center, taking another full breath, long exhale. And then looking over the other shoulder, slowly, gently letting your breath flow. Your heart is felt by your palm of your hand as you stretch and connect, bringing safety. It's a little twist you're doing, and when you're ready, coming back slowly, slowly, unwinding and coming to center. Take a moment to quickly feel all the 2 points, starting with the brain, 2 points, the eyes, 2 points, the ears, 2 points, the shoulders, 2 points, the elbows, 2 points, the hands, 2 points, the hips, 2 points, the knees, 2 points, the feet, 2 points. Wonderful. So from here, we're going to do the concentration, protection, energy orbits practice. So just if you want to open your eyes, if you've never done this before, we're going to hold our hand in front of our belly button, about about a foot or so, whatever feels right for you. I don't know what that is in centimeters, but good good distance in front of you. You've got a big energy bubble all around you, and you're going to gently feel your aura. And you don't have to actually feel it, but we're doing this practice to bring ourselves into grounding and harmony. So I like to use my hand and slowly, slowly bring that hand around the body. We're going to be going over the head and back around the back body. Your breath is slow and regular. And you might just imagine that you're feeling this auric bubble around you. It may have a color like pink or gold or light lavender or white. It may have a quality like love, peace, serenity, safety. And just slowly, slowly letting your hand continue to feel that beautiful auric field around you up above your head. And when you're ready, your hand might go back to your lap as you just know and sense and feel that auric bubble around the back of your body, slowly tracing it with your attention, your awareness, all the way around your backside. Continuing to breathe and allow your field of harmony, grounded energy, peace and presence, letting your attention go all the way down the backside. And it's okay to not feel every space, to just imagine you're tracing the energy. And then all the way under you. And keep breathing And when you come back to that space in front of your belly button area, your navel, you get to decide, do you want to go down and around or up and around? You can trace the energy orbit in the same direction, or you can change direction. There's no right or wrong way. And your hands might want to be freed up a little bit to move in their own way. So just breathing slowly and allowing this energy orbit to evolve in your own way. Noticing if there's anywhere in your energy orbit that needs a little patching, a little extra love and attention. I just imagine I'm adding honey there. Your patch kit might be a little different. Today, mine is honey. And when you're ready, just noticing if there's a color or a feeling inside this energy bubble. And just knowing that you're creating this protection, safety, peace within. And tracing your energy orbit with your awareness allows you to even more closely feel your own energetic body. So let's just be here for a minute in silence as our energy. And if the mind thinks, the body moves, we feel things, that's okay. We're also being our own energy body, allowing everything to be natural as it is. And you might say something to yourself reassuring in your energy bubble, like, I'm allowed to be myself here. If thoughts come, they go. If movement shows up, movement shows up. If feelings come, they're allowed to flow. And my energy bubble protects me. It's like a beautiful filter. Anything that's not good for me, it keeps out of my energy body. You might want to give your energy bubble a certain magical quality that works to give you even greater safety and love, inner harmony. And just knowing that you can breathe easily here, your energy can breathe, your heart remains open, front heart, back heart, always open, always receiving and giving. And in this presence of your own beautiful, loving energy, know that whether you're aware of them or they're just intentions, you have loving protection all around you. It might be through angels, the divine, nature, values, guides, animal helpers, whatever is your way. These guardians and protectors are there for you, supporting your energy bubble, supporting your inner healing frequency right now. And let's just notice if there's something you wish to have more flexibility with, a little bit more self love, freedom. And just notice what comes up. It might be metaphorical, like something that's hard or heavy. And you don't have to know it as a word. You can just kind of sense it And then see what it's like in some way to bring healing movement. It could be the hands just gently moving, bringing in that awareness of flow, of ease. And then it might be your breath. Ah, what's the breath like when it's just allowing for flow and letting go, unwinding? Do you sigh? I just feel that all the way down to my toes, that sighing and letting go. And what would it be like to also bring in a little bit of tiny movement that originates from the hips and the seat? Just a slow, you might be actually unable to be seen by anyone else, but you can feel this tiny movement of unwinding, of letting go. Or your movement might be bigger. There might be a little sway in your shoulders, in your head. You might connect with that central channel of light as you set free anything that's wanting to move, to be given space and flexibility. Again, bringing in your breath to it whenever you'd like. That sigh, your head might turn. Perhaps your hands want to just join the movement and do a little gentle twist in the hands or in the neck or both. You might find that you don't even know what it is you're releasing, but it feels really good to invite the body into this meditation to allow for expansion, freedom, just that sense that nothing has to be so sticky or permanent in my body, in my system, in my mind. I have this beautiful ability to set things free. What's it like to say that to yourself in your own way? Giving yourself that permission, just as you give yourself permission for a little bit of movement right now in your own way. If you're very visual, it might be imagining movement, like imagining the grass swaying in the wind or a bird flying. Is there any new belief or words that can help you acknowledge your incredible gift to be flexible, to be expanded, to allow for flow and change? All of us have this quality and this gift to allow ourselves to evolve, grow, to let go of what we wish to let go of, to receive what we wish to receive. So, what's that like? Are there words that accompany that? I am free, I am flowing, I'm unwinding, I'm safe to feel and safe to expand. What comes to you? And if you're doing this and you feel the need for a little more safety, know that your bubble is around you. Bring in a sense of safety through maybe a safe landscape that you imagine, or a word. Like for me, that word is usually allowing or centering. It could be through connecting with your central channel of light, of love, your inner kindness, your heart. Well, let's just go there right now for a moment to our heart space and just feeling the heart, the energy heart, the seat of your inner kindness, your inner caring for yourself, whatever shows up. Your heart is so amazing. Your heart can breathe. Your heart can process. And let's let ourselves go a little lower in our body to our stomach area, the space kind of right under your belly button, and put a hand there too. And we're just going to take some nice deep breaths now, letting yourself fill all the way up with air, oxygen, energy, love, and exhale fully, fully, slowly. And as you do this breath, breathing in and breathing out, bringing your attention to that lower stomach area, that space between the hips, the navel center, knowing that this is a place of not only digestion, but the space where everything can be processed. And your breath helps you breathe in and you breathe out slowly. You're also settling your energy. And let's come back to the feet, the knees, the hips, feeling that lower body. And just imagine you're sitting in a very special chair. This is a chair of your own soul truth. Imagining that chair, that seat, and just letting it hold you, letting that safety be there to lean against. My own soul truth, my own journey, my own growth. And again, say something very kind to yourself. Perhaps it's words of reassurance like you've got this, or you'll know when you know what this part of life is about, or this sensation, or this thought, whatever it is. Or just, I love you. What's it like to say to yourself, I love you? Notice if that love goes to a specific place in your body, in your thoughts, in your personality. I love you. Do you say it slowly? Do you say it quickly? Can you accept your form of love? Maybe your form of love is, I know you, or I see you, or I feel you. Just being with the energy of that statement that you make for yourself. And honoring the safety within yourself, the safety that you provide yourself with. This is a very stabilizing safety. It's your own mature self here to provide nurturing individuation, growth, support. And just take an inner bow to yourself. You are your own best friend, your own healer, your own coach, your own teacher. Your body deserves a bow as well. Your thoughts deserve a bow. Your feelings, your imagination. An inner bow to yourself. And just one more nice deep breath, sighing, releasing, letting go of anything that still is held or needing to be shaken out a little. You might flick your fingers a little or move your head back and forth, move your feet, whatever feels right. Maybe tapping your chest, and opening your eyes when you're ready. Okay. How are you guys?